Hey guys, Miss Adriana here again with another Teen Crafternoon. Today we're going to be doing handmade Valentine's Day cards. I'm going to be showing you what I did with my handmade Valentine's Day cards using cardstock, some stickers, some foam stickers, and some specialty scissors and a lot of glue. Here is an example of one of the ones that I made. So let's get started. We'll go through the supply list as usual, and then we can kind of start making these from scratch. See you in a moment. Okay, so let's go over some of the supplies we can use for our handmade Valentine cards. What I have here is some cardstock in various shades, and I do have some fun ones like these watercolor marked ones. I used a paper cutter to cut them down to a specific size, but I also have some of these fun little shape scissors so I can, cut some borders out, which you can find usually at craft stores. Once in a great while they may have these at the dollar store, but you can definitely use these to just kind of cut a border around your paper if you wanted to have a border. I have some of these little foam hearts since it is a Valentine's Day card. These have like a sticky back, so I don't have to, glue them down, but you can. You can just use regular foam and cut them into any shape that you wish, or there are packs that come like this with various shape sizes, and once in a while they do pop up at the dollar store. Again, they do pop up there, but you can also find them at craft stores, and you can layer these like on top of each other if you would like to, which is really fun. So I have a few of those. Then I have, of course, our trusty glue stick, which we are going to use to kind of stick things down, because I'll probably be layering some of these papers on top of one another. I have some custom little stickers that I made here in the studio. So if you guys are interested in learning how to make custom stickers, let us know, and maybe I'll do a Crafternoon on how to make custom stickers here in the studio. So these, I have Baymax, and then I have RJ from the BT21 line. So we'll be using those. And then, of course, I just have a multitude of Crayola markers, so I'm just using basic Crayola markers to write messages and things like that. So there's several things that you can do. I also have here an X-Acto knife if I want to make a specific shape, and then I also have just some tools here to help me when I cut things out. Usually what I'll do is if I want to cut one of these out, if you're going to be using something like an X-Acto knife, be sure you have permission to do so. You don't want to get in trouble. These are very sharp and you need to be very, very careful. I recommend using scissors if you can, but if you need one of these, make sure you have parental consent. So usually what I do is if I'm going to be cutting on a specific sheet of paper, I'm going to draw my shape on the back so that way I can cut in the back, and then I will be able to pop that shape out. The one thing you have to take note of if you're going to be using an X-Acto knife is your surface. So I have a cutting mat here, which is perfect for that. They do sell them in various shapes and sizes, or you can use, any surface that you do not care that gets damaged. Again, you always want to make sure that you put something down. Don't work on a table that you absolutely love or that your parents will get very angry with you about doing this. So be careful with that. So I'm going to do a couple different ones, including using the X-Acto knife, then using the scissors, stickers, and things like that. So we'll make a couple different Valentine's cards. And the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of draw out a shape, and then I'm going to, cut it out with my X-Acto knife. And I'm probably going to fast forward through this because you guys don't want to see this in real time. Now that we have our kind of pop out shape, you can either outline it if you want, or like, you know, this looks like a funky heart, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I'm going to probably add a couple of these foam stickers, and I'm looking for something that kind of stands out. So I'll probably use those two. So I'm gonna just take off the back and put them down where I like. There we go. Now I can take a marker and write out a message. Let's hope that this one has a good amount of ink in it. So this one is for my bestie. As you can see, it says BFF. So I am just gonna write Happy Valentines, bestie. And then we can take maybe one of these scissors, though I'm kind of hesitant because I cut really close. I put this really close to the edge, but we'll see if it works. So I'm just gonna try to go around as straight as possible. This is really tough because I am horrible at cutting straight edges. So we're just gonna do this. And you want to kind of follow the pattern. So you're kind of cutting the whole way through with the scissors at once to get that nice pattern. And there you have it. You see that pattern right there? So we'll go all the way around. Trying to stay straight, though, of course. That can be a challenge. All right, and then this one's gonna be kind of tough. And get really close to that heart. There we go. Not too bad. Almost done here, last edge. All right, so we got our edges all nice and cut, and now I'm probably going to make this a little sturdier by putting it on this red backing, because that should look pretty nice together. So what I'm gonna do is add you know, trusty glue stick. And, ooh. Okay, so it looks like I need another glue stick. I will be right back. All right, so I grabbed some crafter's tape because the glue sticks are on a different floor, so I didn't want to take that long. And basically this is kind of just really tacky, and you just kind of glide it and it'll leave tape on there that's kind of double-sided. So I'm just gonna go around the edges. And then probably just do like a big X in the middle so it'll stick down. And then we're going to put our piece down and try to line it up straight. And there you have it, first Valentine's Day card done. So let's start on another one. Let's use some of these stickers as well. Let's try to reverse some things around. So let's try doing something. Should we go with white? Let's continue with the red. This one, I may cut down a little bit more with the scissors before even starting, so that way I kind of know where I'm going to be. So these come in different patterns. As you can see, hopefully you can see right here, the pattern is put on the scissors. So I can kind of see like the pattern that it has. So let me choose something funky. I have a lot of these scissors here, so let's see. Here's that. Let's go with this one here. So hopefully you can see that pattern. That's pretty fun. So I'm going to, again, use these scissors to cut this down. And I'm gonna go pretty deep this time, all the way around. Let's go there. This is actually very similar to the other one, but that's okay. And I'm trying to go as straight as possible, but it seems I just don't have such a good hand for this. And then we'll cut here. Ooh, be careful when you're cutting. I almost ripped the paper, so slower is better, definitely, with these scissors. Okay, and then one final one here. There we go. We'll use this side. Sometimes the paper, depending on the type of cardstock it is, can be a little more difficult to cut. So, you know, take your time, because I almost ripped the paper and my edges are not as clean as I wish them to be, but, you know, it's not horrible. And that will look very nice right there. So let's use Baymax. Why not? I really, really love this little sticker that I made, and I always have a hard time with the backing, but I think here I have finally gotten him off of here. It is really tough when it's so close to the edge, and I think we're gonna put him about right here. Okay, and now that he's down, I'm actually going to add my tape to the back of this so that I can lay it down. This Crafter's tape is really great. It's so easy to use and it sticks so well. Like, I end up finding it everywhere. Really, really tacky. Okay. So let's put our Baymax down about right there. There we go. All right, and let's find a good marker for this one. Let's see. Probably gonna do black. Yes, that is nice and inky. So, you know, Baymax's favorite line is ba la la la, and I thought it would look really cute if he was like ba la la Valentines. From Baymax. So there you have another one. And these are quick and easy to make. You can give them to your friends. You can use paper that you have around the house, your markers, scissors. I mean, even if you have straight edge scissors, you can kind of curve your way around and make a pattern so that you can do something like this. All right, so let's make one last one. I think I'm gonna use this beautiful, beautiful watercolor paper. I love this stuff. It is so beautiful. So let's try making one that goes this way. And I think I'm gonna use this white, so I am gonna have to cut it down. So I'm gonna use the wavy ones this time. And let's start making. Oh, these are not sharp. I think this is the same pattern. Or just about. I don't like how that cuts, so I am going to use my last white piece of paper and probably select a couple of scissors that work a little better. So let's test them out on this paper. That works very well, so I will use these. And let's go ahead and cut our pattern, edge. Again, take your time cutting around the edges. And we try to be as straight as possible, but abstract is also art, so we are not going to talk about my non-straight edges, right? I think we'll probably go a little deeper here, so let's start there. And keep going all the way around. Okay. That's fine. All right. So now that we have our nicely cut paper, we can see how it's gonna look. I think that looks fairly nice. And that gives us a nice little frame to work with. Or we can just go straight on this paper, but since it is so textured and it has so much color, it will be very difficult to, you'll have to do just black marker to be able to show it on the paper. So I'm gonna use the white so I can use a different color. And we're gonna stick it down first. Oops, I kinda got that stuck a little bit. There we go. So if you ever get it stuck, which I did, just kind of roll your finger on it and it'll unstick itself. Very easy to get this to stick to itself. And again, like, the stuff is so easy to use. It makes making Valentines a breeze. I'm usually not a big Valentine's Day person. You know, in school I did do the Valentine's Day thing, but I don't do it anymore. But this year I made, other than the cards that I'm making here with you guys, I made some Villain Valentine cards. So I'll show you guys, though. I'll take a picture and show it at the end. So you don't always have to go the lovey-dovey route. I had a lot of fun making the Villain Valentine's Day cards. So I'll show them to you at the end, and hopefully I can get the sticker off faster than the last one. Alright, so the only issue I ever have with making these stickers is that the backing is so difficult to take off sometimes, which I really do not like. So I am going to place him about here. And RJ loves giving hearts, so I think we're gonna give him all the hearts. We're just gonna put them around. kind of match up, which is great. And then we'll write a little message here. So let's see. Actually, let's use RJ's favorite color, which is pink. Let's make sure that this actually does right. It does. So I am just going to write I, heart. We'll fill that in. You. And there you have it, our last Valentine's Day card already made. So this was a fairly easy project. You can use a lot of different stuff that you have around your house. You can go to like, a craft store and go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby and buy different packs of specialty paper like this that you can then cut down and then, mix and match your colors and things like that. So this is really fun project that you can make a lot of Valentine's Day cards for your friends. I hope that you really enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this program. I had so much fun making these, and I'm definitely going to be sharing them with my friends. If you decide to make these at home and you would like to share pictures with us, go ahead and upload them to your social media using the hashtag Fountaindale LIB. And for more great programs like this, you can go to fountaindale.org/events. I'll see you next time.